Speedbird 2 Alpha, runway 31 left taxi, left Bravo, right Juliet, cross runway 22 right. American 6755, runway 31 left taxi, left Bravo, right Juliet, cross runway 22 right.
Welcome to the Leo Ryan stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you for visiting. We're going to try to make these flights as quick as possible. It's 12:42 here p.m. here in Fort Lauderdale, where I live. We're situated in the sim in Long Island, and we'll be heading over to Boston up north, and then we'll be heading back to New York City, Kennedy International. Now we're flying the Boeing 757-200 passenger aircraft here, American Airlines new livery. Pratt & Whitney engines today because I want to hear those engines instead of the Rolls Royces. Do something a little different. We're here at Vertical Simulations, Vertical Sims. So many different times he changed his name. So we're here at his airport here. Long Island looks really good. He does very well in his airports. Go ahead and get it. KISP from Vertical Sims. Comes with full orthos. My orthos surround it on the outside of the airport. All the textures, everything looks nice. I got the cars, parking lot, buildings surrounding, all the good stuff. We're here using Real Life V9 RC1, release candidate 1. This thing is going to be released soon, and it's looking great. Sky, clouds, we're on active sky weather. We have few clouds here and Cyrus, should be Cyrus clouds, few clouds. So yeah, it's pretty cold here, 40 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 10 degrees Celsius. So we're going to be using, the weather just updated, it's updating faster. We're going to be using anti-ice, at least engine anti-ice. Shortly after departure, around 5,000, 6,000 feet is necessary. It's pretty cold. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll turn on our wing anti-ice after we push back all the way to the runway, and then we'll turn them off for departure. We need full power there, but just to ice those things off. Okay, so let's get started. Aircraft is being loaded up. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Let's boom. Yeah. So aircraft is empty. Now it is. And they're loading up food and drinks and everything. Yeah, let's hope this is a smooth flight because I'm already like messing up here. People's already in the plane. I titled the stream Miami to Orlando. I forgot to change it to from Long Island to Boston to New York before I start the stream. So let's hope the actual flying part is pretty smooth. Now I haven't flown in quite some time except from yesterday, and the 757 is a pretty easy aircraft to fly for me. But you never know. All right, so let's unlock this. So we're gonna pretend that we are right outside. I'm gonna do a little walk around while they do their thing. Ground power is connected, ACU, all good stuff. These things turn in here with the winds. 26 degrees gust here, I believe, today. So it's gonna be pretty windy departure. A little crosswind. Everything seems to be good. They're loading up the food and drinks and everything there. Fuel truck is here. So I think we're all good. I'll walk through this. Hey buddy, what's up? And let's get inside the aircraft. Alright. Now we're gonna try to do this again, once again. See, it's just terrible. I can't, yeah. Oh, there we go. We're going in. Alright, we're going through the jetway. Boom. Haha. Look how I did that. Alright, we're wasting time. Okay, so yeah, I got my office here. Looking good. Real Life V9 RC1 looking good. It's nice and dark, but not. This throttle drives me insane in this plane. It's always bouncing. Looking good, not too dark, but still looks nice and shadowed out. No lighting in there. This guy's just driving around. Alright, so everything seems to be good. My frame seems to be good. Let's have a check here. Okay. Sorry for going crazy right there. My head is wobbling. Alright, so let's get this thing prepared. And let's get out of here. We're going to set our timer to about 15 minutes. This thing turns so fast. Okay. Battery on. Standby. Utilize external power. Alright. Time to let's align these things. All into nav. Okay. Let's see what that line time will be. Emergency lights. Window heat. Definitely need those things. Let's turn these all the way to auto. Oh, chill there. Papa Sparks. Alright. Packs on auto, trim air, recyclic. Get the air flowing in this thing. Landing altitude is going to be 19 feet. I don't know why this thing sets to 2,000. Okay. Auto, thank you very much. All the bleeds and valves are off. Cabin lights, full brightness. Logo light on. Big nav. Okay, unlock chart. Okay, what else we got here? Hydraulics, all of that stuff off. Off on the engines, both. No smoking sign on. That's prepared. Seatbelt signs we'll leave off for now. And I think we're good up there. Get rid of this handle. You can see. So far our radios are good. Put in test mode. I know it's either supposed to be up or down this thing.
Speedbird 155 heavy, continue to November and then left down.
Okay, just want to make sure I could interrupt it. I mean, it's probably working. Alright, so everything else seems to be fine. Data there.
American 6755, wind 290, 13 gust 22, runway 3 and left clear to take off.
Alright, let's put in our information here. How many passengers? We're going to have 154. Sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Speedbird 2 Alpha, climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb and maintain 11,000.
Let's look at edit this 1 second here. It's not the right amount of passengers. Will it allow me other passengers? Probably not. 5,000, flying on Vatsim.
Let's make that turn left heading 060.
Heading 060, sorry, we are getting quite some hits from our 9 o'clock Speedbird Alpha.
Alright, update flight. Alright, can I update the passengers? Okay, so we'll put in
But the wind was blowing us to 080.
154. Our cargo weight is going to be this drives me insane. And fuel weight 18,373.
November 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
72.
Check audio 5.
Okay. Optimize CG. Where are we at? Mach 23, Mach 25. I'll take Mach 23. Okay. So we're pretty much prepared for the passengers here to start boarding. I gotta update. Keep forgetting. Alright, so let's clear that. Let's align the aircraft and then we'll start boarding the passengers. KISP. And then we'll copy that over.
Let's make that heading 050 then contact
And KBOS. Flight number.
And 125, 325, Speedbird Alpha. Thank you very much. Have a great Sunday. Sitting stand by.
Okay. So that's the most, the gist of it. Let's see, activate. Performance. I believe, let's pull up our iPad here. Alright, we'll set all those things here in a bit. Let's just get this thing started to board. Let's get rid of these ground trucks. Bring up the baggage trucks. And start boarding this thing. Get ready to get out of here. Wanted to leave 30 minutes ago, but I had to eat and stuff. So now we're way behind time. Process Gunner, how are you? What's up? I'm doing good.
American 6755 radar contact sale.
Let's call up the baggage trucks.
American 6755.
And let's get rid of some stuff out here.
Up to 7,000, direct Ranger, American 6755.
Okay. Alright. Let's start loading the passengers. Alright, let's do some other things here. Okay. Okay. What else we got here? Alright. Standby mode. Flight directors. 10,000. Okay, so let's start putting our route and stuff like that. And then we could get ready to push back here. Passengers are being boarded. 3 minutes till we align. Passengers are already on board. That's good. Cabin lights is full bright. Okay, let's start putting in the route and let's get out of here. Huh? What? Bro, fix. Oh, if you need to fix your internet, bro, but it's you're tripping right now. Okay, so ZFW should be 168.6. 168.7. Reserves 3. Oh no, let's see what our actual reserves are. 3.1. Okay, cruising altitude 250. Not going too high today. Alright, let's give some announcements while the passengers are boarding. Alright, flaps 5.
The captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Boeing 757-200 airliner. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you, or in an overhead bin. The flight crew will do everything possible to make
trim
your flight
4.0.
comfortable and enjoyable. Xplane.org.
I don't think we can change it right now. The hydraulics again.
Flight experience.
Select speeds on. Alright, let me reset this view here. Let's be a little like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, still loading up on everything, so this might change. Let me turn it off and then it'll come back. We'll come back to the performance while it's still loading up. Alright, 3-3. Let's look at our map. We have 3-3 left for departure. Where are we? That's right behind of us. Awesome. 3-3 left.
Frames are good at the gate.
Yeah, my frames are good here as long as shadows are off. Shadows just suck in this sim, man. Just ridiculously crappy. Okay, so route. Alright, we're going to go direct. Let's see here. Flight plan direct to Merritt. Alright, seems like all the passengers are boarded. And then ORW. And then arrival wounds 2 into K boss. Okay. And like that, we're done. 33 left as well. Wounds. Okay. Execute. Like that, the route is in. And we could just close up this discontinuity. Shut up.
Oh, we got ATC.
Nah. We're right outside New York Approach and right outside New York Center.
Oh, damn.
Alright, let's go back to our performance now the plane is finished loaded. Okay, reset these speeds. Which is the same. 143, so we'll have 143 up here and then we'll do 173. No, sorry, 20 above. 163. Okay, there we go. Passengers are boarded. Bags are in. Let's get rid of those things. And let's get rid of the fuel truck and all that other stuff. What am I doing here? I'm clicking a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's get rid of the fuel trucks so we can start with the fuel pumps. Alright. What doors do we have open right now? Just the main door. Okay. Let's close the main door. Alright. Now we're going to go inside, back inside here, close our door and lock it. Alright. Alright, lock the door. Sounds good. Beacon light on. Start our aft fuel pump. APU bleed. Okay, and let's start up the APU. APU starting. There we go. And let's see here.
Yo, Leo, I forgot the flight plan. You want to send it to me?
Alright.
Alright, thanks.
Alright. We're all good here. So let's see here. APU's almost started. 71, 74 RPM. Let's see. So we're just waiting for that. We'll disconnect from the GPU and then we'll disconnect the gates. We're right outside, literally right outside the circle for ATC. So we'll be departing on Unicom. So let's switch over to the Unicom here and then announce our departure. Thank you again for watching Leo Ryan stream, guys. We'll be off the ground here in a second. We're going to head to Boston and then we're going to be back to New York. And we're going to try and move quick turnaround. Brakes and RTO. Let's go ahead and call up the ground truck.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, APU is ready for usage. APU gen on. Let's turn on hydraulics, electronics. And yaw damper. Let's get all those bad boys on. Alright. Seatbelt signs. Let's get rid of the GPU and disconnect from the jetway while this thing is connected to us. Ground. What the hell?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Why is the bus gens off? I hate this plane, I swear to God. If I have to reset my fucking flight plan, I'm gonna throw this plane in garbage. Bus gens has been on from the time I started up the batteries. Why did they shut themselves off? Jeez. I'm running off the APU power. I turned off the GPU and then we had no power because the bus gens were off. Flight factor. Don't make planes from MS 2020. Please. Just, you're not, I mean, A320 is maybe the best plane you have and that sucks on frames, but you guys suck at making aircraft sometimes. I swear.
Tow connected and bypass then inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, remove ACU. Let's remove chocks. Alright, let's remove the jetway. Like, this aircraft has been made so long ago and it still has some stupid weird bugs and weird stuff going on. They don't even have a proper new American livery that looks a little dirty or, you know, like, look how fake it looks. Just completely white. Like, they can't even get a developer to want to make a better livery for this thing. Because they want to charge people for liveries. Who charges people for liveries? $10 for a livery. Are you retarded? I don't know. These guys make some weird stuff sometimes. I don't want to buy another from the Flight Factor plane ever again. I have not had a perfect experience with any of their planes. Okay, so we're ready for pushback RTO. All that stuff is on. Let's hope we didn't break something because of this stupid plane. Alright, all batteries on. Packs off. Isolation valve on. Okay. Engine starter number 2. And let's announce what we're doing here. Let's switch to the Unicom. Alright. Long Island traffic. American 1007 pushing back here at Alpha 6. We're going to be taxiing to runway 31 left for the 33 left for departure. Brakes off.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alright, pushing back. Let's double check everything is good again in this plane because you never know. Alright, so packs are off. Isolation valve is on. APU bleed is on. Starter on the number 2. All hydraulics and yaw damper on. Ground on the right. Starting right, engine number 2. Alright, let's start our safety demonstrations because we're right here by the runway, so we need to be prepared. They need to be done by the time we're there. Not trying to wait. Safety demonstrations. Thank you, flight attendants.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose
And we have engine start.
to release your...
Alright, we have our buddy Leonardo flying with us in a 738. Is that the Max or just the regular Zebo?
Regular Zebo.
Boring. Alright, trucker. Calm down.
Zebo is actually more for like you take off calculator.
It's more what?
Complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Yeah.
with an
It's more what?
Connecting tow.
which may
Stand
also
by.
be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event
Okay,
of a
so we're not
decompression, an
right
oxygen
engine
mask
generators.
will
There we go.
automatically appear
Let's
in
turn on
front
our
of you.
bleeds.
To start the flow of
Ay,
oxygen,
Dios.
pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose.
All
and
right,
mouth. Secure the
started to
elastic
number
band
1.
behind your head and breathe in.
And
Although the
all
bag
fuel
does
pumps
not
are
inflate,
on except for
oxygen
center.
is
We don't need
flowing to
center,
the
right?
mask. If you are
that's
traveling
my
with
fuel.
a child or someone who requires
Disconnect.
assistance, secure
I
your
forgot this
mask
plane
on
is up
first,
here.
and then
Looks like
assist
times
the
necessary
other
starting
person.
left
Keep
engine.
your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the
All right,
event of an emergency,
engine starting up here.
please assume the bracing position.
They're disconnecting out here.
So it's disconnected and white gas bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
When instructed
All right,
to do
fully
so,
start the engine. They're
open
going to
the
be out of our
plastic
way here in a
pouch
second.
and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention.
All right, let's put our
The
TCAS
seat
on
bottom cushion can be
TA.
used as a
Let's put our
flotation device.
4.5.
Pull the cushion from the seat. Slip your
Oh,
arms into
4.
the straps and hug the cushion to your
TA.
chest. The following electronic
All right,
devices,
what else we got here?
calculators, CD players, laptop computers.
Everything was good.
may be
Did you hear me on the
used when
Unicom, by the
seatbelt
way?
sign is off, or when permitted by the crew.
Yeah, like a few
Mobile
minutes,
telephones.
Yeah.
remote
Just want to make sure
controlled
this
toys,
comms working in
or
this
any
friggin' plane. It
electronic
always gives me
devices
issues.
operating with an
All right,
antenna
are we
must be
fully
turned off at all
optimal
times.
here for the most
We
part?
remind you that this is
All
a
right, let's put
non-smoking flight.
engines on.
Tampering with,
Continue.
disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located
Boat
in the
engine
ladder to
start.
which is prohibited by law. You will find this and
Okay,
all the other safety
let's
information
utilize left
in the
engine
car
here.
located in the seat pocket in front of you.
All right.
We strongly suggest
If you
read
bleed
it before
off.
takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish
Isolation
you all
valve.
an enjoyable flight.
Okay,
Thank
packs
you.
back on. Air conditioner is blowing again, and APU off. APU gen off. Okay, I think we're good to go. So that's the safety announcements, all done. Let's turn on our nose light, taxi light. I think we're all good here. Mode, left engine, EEC mode, parking brake, engine off mode. Let's see here, make sure everything is good. Alright, let's turn on our wing anti-ice for now. Until we get to the runway, and then we'll turn it off. Alright, everything is good here. Let's check our hydraulics. Full right on the rudder. Full left, sorry, full right. Full left. Full right. Everything's working. Alright. Brakes off. Auto throttle. L nav. V nav. Alright, let's taxi to the runway. Straight ahead, pretty much. APU shutting down. Recall. Long Island traffic taxiing to runway 33 left for departure via Bravo 4. Alright, let's prepare the cabin here for departure since we're right here by the runway.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Alright, flaps. 5 degrees. Let's make sure we're on track here while we're doing this. Alright, let's make our right. Flaps are they going down? Very slowly. Even the wings look so fake in this thing. Let's hold short of the runway. Alright, we're about to depart. Jeez, flight factor. Alright, all lights on. Landing lights. Strobes. Wing light. Alright, flight attendant should be seated. Flaps is set. Trim, I don't think we ever set that. 4.2. Okay, direct to merit. Set trim, sets on its own for the most part. Alright, let's get out of here. No more time wasting. Departure number 33 left at Long Island traffic. Waste no time, 50% power. V2 is 143. Toga. Alright, frames are doing good. Down the runway. 100 knots. Coming up short on the runway and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Alright, direct to merit. Alright, let's set our altitude all the way to 25,000. Flaps up 1 degree. Flaps up. Clear. Or we turn off lights. Off. Nose light off. program is doing some weird things. 301. Altitude, altimeter disagree, yeah. So stupid that you can't even sync those two things like the other aircrafts. Alright, not much for us to do here. Let's just turn autopilot from now. LNAV VNAV is on. Seatbelt signs will maintain. Alright. Aircraft is flying itself. Let's just take a gander at the scenery and the nice clouds.
I'm pushing.
Why is my frames dropped right now? This thing should be climbing. What's going on?
Just with traffic, Delta 985, pushing back.
This freaking aircraft drives me insane. See if VNAV captures. Should be a flight level 250, dude. Come on, man. Capture. Holy crap. I changed my altitude long before 10,000. Shouldn't have stuck at 10,000. And then I also try to reset VNAV, but this plane just, I don't know, bro. That's why I'm sure that's why a lot of people don't want to fly this plane, man. And that's why I'm always hesitant to, because it is so sketchy. So sketchy. should have already been at 25,000. Freaking plane, bro. Now we're about to be on top of the set. This flight is not that short, though. What's going on? Am I online? Yes, I am. Where the frick is my plane? Am I seeing things right now? Or I can't find myself on this map. Where the heck? Oh, that update. Yeah, man. Alright, this flight is not that short. Why is top of the sun there already?
Ground taxi.
Maybe an ORW guy. Top of climb. Really? Alright, let's get to 25,000, then we'll drop down. How fast are we climbing right now? I want to get to 25,000 now. Alright, standard altimeter 2992. Yeah, I don't care. Altitude, disagree, whatever. Alright, wing light should have been off. Why are these lights? So these lights were never on. I turned them on. I turned them on. We took off. Even this, I can't get to this button unless I move my view up. Just so many wrong things about this plane. Seatbelt sign. Oh my gosh. What else we got going on? Let's get to 25,000 ASAP, bro. Bro plane. Alright, I'm taking over here. Taking over.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments,
even the announcement sucks. Like, look how low the volume is. I can't turn them up.
To offer you cold drinks, as well as a
He sounds like a robot.
Please make sure your seats are in the right position.
Oh, this is why I don't like X-Plane as much as people always talk about it, bro. So much wrong stuff. The developers are not the best, bro. I spend more time developing Real Life V9, which is a freeware freaking thing to change up the sim, than these people spend on their airplanes. Come on, man. I don't understand how you could come up with a product and not try to achieve perfection. I've owned this plane for like how long now? And I know this plane has been out long before I purchased it. The first version before that. Why does the announcement sound like robots? You tell me you can't invest in voice? I don't know. Little things like that, I don't understand. And then you have the A320. And the A320 doesn't have any voice, any announcements. Like, blows my mind. Just blows my freaking mind. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Just too much. Oh, those clouds look so good. But these orthos don't. That transition between the orthos, what is going on here? What is going on with the ground? 2020 will get this better right. Like I have the same orthos downloaded from the same people. The data for the trees don't even, it's like spotty in this area, exactly at that line. I wonder if it's just, no, it's not just that tile, it's this entire. Interesting, very interesting. That whole tile, as far as the eye could see, is just brown compared to the tile before coming out of New York. Alright, where are we at? 25,000? I don't believe this route. Like, we should already be at those altitudes. Seems far-fetched. But that's what it says, that's what it says. Let's reset down to 10,000. Start our descent. We don't seem that close to Boston. Like it doesn't really seem that close at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that
descend or
use of
not?
all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to do it. Either that or this thing is reading wrong and the plane knows that. Let me see. It needs to be at GWIT at 10,000, so that's what it says. Let's put a little bit of spoilers here. Throttle down. Alright, put our seatbelt signs back on. Engines on auto. Turn on V nav. Let's see this thing continue to descend faster. I don't think I'm flying this thing back into. I already thought about it before I even started flying this plane, but I was like, I don't know if I could do this plane all day. I might jump in. I don't know what my Airbus frames will look like in Boston. I'm gonna have to jump in the Max, man. Max 10. Now let's see where we're at. We're descending pretty fast. What? I just don't understand why how this is sending already. I really don't. I'm looking at the map, and we don't look as close as this route makes it seem. Let me look here. Let me look. Or yeah, this thing is just not updating fast enough. Alright, runway 31 is facing. Okay, 33. Sorry. I guess we are closer than I think. Just seems like we're descending way too prematurely. Alright, let's see if there's any ATC here. None in Boston. Boston traffic, American 1007 descending down from 250 down to 10,000 on the Wounds 2. Expecting a Wounds 2 arrival at 2, runway 33 left for American 1007 Boston International. Alright, let's see what our weather and everything looks like. I just realized we departed with anti-ice on, guys. Yeah, we need to have the engine anti-ice on. That's fine. At least it wasn't the engine anti-ice. That's taking power. Maybe that's what was taking some power away from us on our departure there. Supposed to turn it off before we departed. K-Boss, let's double check the weather for now. 28013, gusting 18. So, I mean, there's a runway 27, but I kind of want to do 33 left for some fun. Altimeter 3002. Let's go ahead and match this one while we're here. Okay, where are we at? 15,000. Let's get this bad boy down, shall we? descend on my own. Already sent at 3,000 feet. Let's go a little further. Spoilers. Let's get down to 8,000-ish. Alright, set up our performance. Alright, we're gonna land at flaps 25. Oh, way up. Jesus, this freaking plane. Flaps 25 over 128. 110.70. Oh, 330. 11. Let's see what our speed is and everything right now. 11,000. Alright, we're doing better now. One 11070. 330. Let's get the speed down first before we cross 10,000. Right there at 9,800. Try to get that speed back so we don't violate some laws. And then we're going to continue down to... Stop telling me that. I'm not trying to cruise. 3,000. Oh my gosh, here we go with this view crap messed up now. So many crap going on this plane. The views get messed up. Alright, let's continue our descent. Spoilers in. No other plane does these things, by the way, guys. I was not frustrated like I was in this plane in the MAX yesterday. Auto brakes set 3 because I don't trust this plane. Once again, it's track required. Yeah. Every time I fly this plane, it's very... I love this plane. It's one of my favorite aircrafts, but it's not made the best. Why, Kato, Clip, sorry. Why don't I want to be a pilot? Because I already have a profession. I'm a designer, industrial designer, photographer, and sales guy. So, you know, I love planes. I really do, but honestly, don't mind being on the ground. That was one of the reasons I didn't decide to VNAV. Alright, land the lights. Let's turn those bad boys on. Turn the wing light. Not those lights. Let's repair the cabin here. Boston International traffic. American 1007 descending down across 10,000 to 3,000 on the route to arrival. Expecting ILS runway 33 left. Where's my volume so low? Getaway, first of all. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes,
see the views messed up again.
Will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop.
Oh my gosh! Stop!
Please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention international travelers, if you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
Alright, so wounds, we're on the wounds now, and we're going to Cohas 3000. Alright, so we're then descending pretty slowly, speed should be fine. Definitely not flying this plane to New York, I'll tell you that right now, before I shoot myself. Put engines continue. Oh, we got some turbulence here, guys. Look at that, some turbulence. Finally, I haven't felt turbulence in a while. right as we come up to the flight level of these clouds, we're getting that turbulence, so that seems pretty good. Let's see if we have any other planes coming here. I don't think so. Is Leonardo behind of us? Yes, he is. Leonardo, how's that flight going? Let me see if he's even up there, because he's always in and out. Yo! Okay, what do we got here? This thing is going to make us come in. So, Comas, that's a hard turn right there, right before the... Huh. That's 3,000 and then 1,500 right there at Nimoy. Very interesting. Seems like not much room to get our speed back, but we'll get it down. Let's see what our speeds are set to at that point. Alright, so we'll get our speed down to 170 at 3,000. Alright, touchdown speed is going to be 128. So we'll set it to 133 on approach. Click that thumbs up button, guys, for those watching on YouTube. Thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. If you like this crazy aircraft here, that probably why most streamers don't fly. I don't see streamers flying this plane much, now I'm thinking about it. It's always the 738 or the Airbus. This looks really good right here. These clouds, the bottom of these clouds look like a nice gray. I like how gray back here looks, the haze. It's really good right there. Alright, so no other planes for us to worry about, at least on the runway. We have one plane parked, pushback, whatever. So it's a little, you know, got some weather over here. I like it. I think this is the airport here, or that's a city. The airport is there. We're going to be coming to 33 runway, which is like going this way. Okay, seatbelt signs are on, everything is good. Frames look like they're a little choppy. It's always when loading into Boston. Let's turn on the load here a little bit. Give it some help. Okay. I like that. That's a nice picture. Definitely bumpy. Passengers, a little bumpy coming in here to Boston. We'll be on the ground here in 5 minutes. Make sure you have your seatbelt signs on. And, sorry. Make sure you have your seatbelts on. And we'll be on the ground shortly. Thank you for flying again with American Airlines. And yes, you can turn your seatbelt signs on too, if you have any of those. Alright, so we turn down our load. Still see a lot of the houses. It's doing fine for this plane. The sim is doing really good. If I had shadows on, that's a problem. My computer could run this sim with shadows on, but it just, as soon as it hits a certain city, or like when you're coming in for a arrival, the xplane is terrible when you're coming in for arrival. Like, you can have great frames in one airport, and some reason how the sim loads the next airport while coming in, it's just terrible frames. Alright, is the speed being changed yet? No. So you gotta make sure that you have at least 10 more frames at the departure airport, knowing that you're gonna probably lose that at the arrival airport. It's just so much you have to worry about. So I love the sim with shadows on, but in most planes, you just can't, or in some airports. And I love in MS-2020, I could fly with shadows on, like max, almost ultra, pretty much ultra settings in MS-2020, and love it. So smooth. places like Paris. Super amount of buildings there. So many buildings there. So many. New York, smooth. Fly it all smooth. Now, obviously, I don't have an airline in there, Alpha yet, but it's still super smooth for the detail, the level of detail. Can't say much about the sim, you know. I think everybody knows that. That's just my performance input. Spoilers out. Let's get this bad boy down to speed. Flaps 5 degrees. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Oh, look at that cirrus cloud. I like it. Let's make sure no ground frequency or anything jumps on here. K-Boss. Alright, I think we're good on the ATC. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Making that left. Freaking bumpy. Love it. Love the cirrus clouds too. Like, it's really nice. I had to do some editing to the cirrus clouds. I had to make them transparent using scripts so they don't look so bright white. Cirrus clouds shouldn't be bright white, you know, all the time. Should be, you know, quite transparent. They're pretty thin. All right, let's get our gear down. Coming up to 2,500. Titus Matthews, you flying the eastbound cross of the pond? Is that no, I'm definitely not. I don't do cross the ponds. I don't do any long haul flights, man. All right, approach is on. Let's zoom in here. Altimeter set 3002. Boston traffic. America 1007 on final runway 33 left. All right. Flaps 20 degrees. All right, runway turn off lights. Let's get those bad boys on. Nose light on. We're on final. Maintain his speed for now. Alright, as soon as we get on the ground, we're gonna turn around. Probably show landing replays quickly. Jump in the next aircraft, keep it moving. I want to be done before 3 o'clock. Got really bright in here just now. Let's bring back our speed. 133. Alright, landing flaps 25 degrees. Alright, it was a little bumpy there. Had me worried, but it looks like it's clearing up here on the 1700. Everything's looking smooth. Coming in smooth. We add a little bit more frame, add a little bit more load to the sim. Maybe. Right, still smooth. All right, let's bring it back a little bit. We don't need to see that many buildings anyway. All right, 1,000 feet. Autopilot off. Leave on auto throttle. We're in control. See if this thing is trimmed right. We'll trim up. We'll trim down. There we go. Oh, we definitely have a crosswind, ladies and gentlemen.
500.
Not used to the sim running this smooth. Let's straighten up here. We have a crazy crosswind.
Flight slow.
Auto throttle arm
Flight slow.
off. Sorry.
Flight slow.
Check our speed.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Bring it back.
Flight slow.
Oh, kind of rising there. Way too much speed.
100.
Damn, aircraft is rising now. This plane is so hard to manage the speed.
50. 40. 30.
See, it rises so much. A quick notch of the freaking throttle, bro.
10.
Touchdown, baby. Come on, you piece of crap. Holy crap. I barely touched the throttle, bro. And this thing just starts to rise again. It's not even the Rolls Royces. Reverse thrust off, manual brakes. Barely, I barely moved the throttle quadrant. It drives me insane. That's gotta be inaccurate. I can't even like manually use speed. I don't want to land with auto throttle. That's boring. But, you know. Alright, let's hold short here. Spoilers. Flaps. Hold short. Freaking plane. Welcome to Boston International, ladies and gentlemen. Please continue to be seated until the captain of the Vatsim sign we arrive to the gate. Be careful from the overhead as bags may have shifted during flight. Bro, see, I'm barely moving the throttle and it thinks I'm trying to take off. Like, I can't even move the throttle to taxi on the ground. Fucking plane is just retarded. Look at that. The throttle is literally 5% up, and look how fast the plane is moving. How am I supposed to manage speed on landing when I barely can move the throttle? I don't know if I can adjust that in the settings. I don't know. Okay, so we're traveling pretty fast. Let's just put it almost on idle. Alright, let's turn off all these lights. Not that light. Alright, let's hit the American gate. Oh, there's American gates here. That's the other side. Now we're gonna move our view up here just to turn on this stupid light up here. Because it's always difficult. Everything in this plane is difficult. APU. Let's get you started. Alright, let's just go to the closest gates. I am done with this thing. Alright, what do we got here? I thought the American gates was like way on the other side, but let's hit the one here, I guess. Turn off our taxi lights. Alright, we got Bravo 32. Hey truck. Hey truck. Trucker. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We got priority here. Bravo 32. Alright, what plane should we fly next? That's absolutely not this plane. Alright, APU gen. Let's get that in use. Turn off the engine gens. Alright, plane's ready for shutdown. TCAS. Where are you? Off. Okay, let's straighten up here. Okay, TCAS was not turned on. Buddy, let us know when to stop, buddy. Throttle on idle. Oh, also another thing that sucks in this brain. Brakes. I can barely, I'm trying to barely touch the brakes. Like, it's bouncing every time I touch the brakes. Brakes on. Holy kaboli. Engines off. Alright, here we go again with the Oh my headache. Oh my headache, this plane. How do we do it, man? How do we fly this thing? It's so terrible. Let's connect the gates and forget this ever happened. Just forget about it. Forget about it all. Yes, I'm doing a Trump voice. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, so let's security aircraft, got the chocks, GPU. Alright. Where the fuck is the GPU? The GPU is there. Is it already in use? Bruh, I'm not in the mood for you. I don't even care. Whatever. I don't care. Packs off. Seatbelt signs off. Do we have any PA for this?
Dear ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. I hope you've enjoyed your flight on this aircraft and hope to see you again in the near future. On behalf of Flight Factor and Step to Sky, I wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Unlock. There's something here. These lights were... Wait, hold up. Let me go back. These the ones? Oh no, it's the same. Never mind. Never mind. And we landed with engine anti-ice too. That didn't help. Still had all that power even with engine anti-ice on. It's ridiculous. We're shutting off everything here. I don't think the external power could be used. We're going to turn off all the other fuel pumps. We're going to leave the no smoking sign on, that's for sure. We're going to turn off the hydraulics. We're going to shut down this bad boy. Yeah. And that's that. Jetway is, yeah, did I open my door? Say bye-bye. Hello, goodbye. All right, see you later. It was a little bumpy there. Okay, all right. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, if I stream the next route, Boston to New York, which I'm going to double check my frames first outside the stream. I'm going to shut down the stream first, and I'm going to start up the stream again if I decide to do the flight, which I may, most likely. I'm going to jump into the MAX 10 or maybe the Airbus. I'll see what my frames are. I'll see which plane is best in this area, because we're going to be going from a heavy airport to another heavy airport. And then I'll start back up the stream. Since I'm ending the stream, I probably should have landed a replay. Let's disconnect from everything. Disconnect from, oh, Leonardo is still coming. Where is he? Are you close, Leonardo?
I want to turn on binary.
Okay. Don't see him final on the map, nor my other map. These maps take forever to refresh. Let's see. Awaiting simulator connector. What are you talking about? Okay. It doesn't show him near me at all. Any of this maps. It doesn't show any planes on any of the maps. What's going on? Where is the ATC? Oh. Yeah, he's not turning on final. Come on. He's a liar. He's a liar, Panzer Fire, because in no map his plane is nowhere near the airport. Alright. Okay, what are we doing here? We're just waiting for the plane to finish unload. Hurry up. So we could do land and replay. Did I eat? I did. I feel like I haven't ate. Oh my god. Holy moly. Wow, that screen makes the sim look so much more yellow. The screen is so much more white. So much more yellow on that screen. And on this screen, the stream is perfectly the right color. Interesting.
Boston traffic Delta 95 is on the visual for 33 left.
Alright, players deboarded. I'm not gonna watch the landing. I'm gonna get this done. Disconnect, 8 cars, stop flight, file report. Landing rate was 250 something. Pretty standard average. Okay. Everything else is good. Finish. And the other 8 cars running. Yeah, this one. Flight summary. Complete flight. Alright, let's do landing replay. Landing replay. Yeah, we took a while to get on the ground this thing. Definitely was floating. Couldn't get the speed down to where we needed it. Look at that crosswind. So the speed rise right here ended up pushing us back up. I try to get the plane down. Then the speed started to drop pretty fast and I put it in idle. Then I raised it a slight bit again. The plane started to rise again. It's just ridiculous. I'm trying to manage the speed in this thing. And I was like, screw you. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it went back up that much. Like it just, the engines just keep rising. And even when you heard it shut down, it still went back up in the sky. Just because it was like 3 more knots faster than the approach speed, the plane literally went back up in the sky. Like it's so fake. That can't be realistic at all. Alright, let's go back here. Like, that little flare raised the plane with idle engines? It's crazy. That makes no sense. It's not big enough of a flare. Another issue, the graphics are really too far away. Look at that. Gotta love it. They haven't fixed it in forever, so you know it's just the same. So replays like this won't look good. Oh, look at that. It is what it is. Oh my gosh. At least we kept the nose from banging. I love how long these wings are. Holy crap. It's a nice picture right there. Holy niceness. Oh, yeah. The boat. Boston always gives me some nice looks. Let me pause it right here. Austin always has some nice pictures. Let's go back. Let's see, we got see. I see. Stop. Okay, so we get a different one from this angle. There we go. We get the CD and that in the background. Go away. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too much there, buddy. Oh. It's a nice picture. Oh, it looks like water on the ground. Okay. Right there. There. Just taking screenshots now. At least that's what we could get out of this, is some screenshots. Okay, that is that. Let's go back. Not too far. Why is it in the sky? Oh my gosh. Look at that, the key graphics. Okay, that's that. I'm over it. Alright. See you guys later. Ciao, ciao. We're possibly going to do the next flight here. We're going to end the stream and restart the stream if we decide to do it. Let's double check what aircraft we're going to use, and we're trying to get as much frame as possible. So we're going to be working on that. See you guys for now. Screenshotting, sorry. Ciao, ciao.